Hello everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to personalize a plush elf. This is a super simple craft that you can create for the holidays, and it's super simple to complete. So if you want to see how I do this, then please keep on watching. For this project I will be using my Cricut Joy. I will be using my standard grip mat and Cricut brand Everyday Iron-On, which is HTV or heat transfer vinyl, and it's in the color white, but feel free to use any color that you want. I'm using my Easy Press Mini, and the plush elf is from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so the first thing that you will do is open up Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to go ahead and go into images and search up a snowflake. You can personalize this with whatever you like. I thought a snowflake would be appropriate since it is a holiday craft, but you can go ahead and add anything you would like, or you can skip this altogether. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one here and insert it. And then I'm going to hit the text and type out my name and scroll through the fonts and find a font that I like. And I'm also going to add the year, so I'll go ahead and do another text for that. And now I'm going to go ahead and insert a square. And this is the measurement of the bottom of my elf's shoe or foot, because that is where I'm going to put the year. And I'm changing this to the color green so that I can visualize it better and see how big I need to make my year. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this and do the same thing and change this to red to represent the upper body of my elf. And I'm going to go ahead and change the dimensions and then bring this forward and send this to the back. And now I can use this as a reference to see how big my name should be. Now you don't have to do this, but I find that this helps me visualize it better. So I'll go ahead and resize it. And I'm just going to go ahead and rotate my snowflake. And I'm going to change this to the color white because I am using white iron-on. And I just want to get a visual of exactly how this is going to look. And now I'm going to go ahead and delete the squares. And it's a little hard to see, but my names are there. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on Make It. And this will pop up. I'm going to use the mat, so I'll select that. And here are my snowflake, the name, and the year. And I can go ahead and arrange these any way I want to fit on my mat. And I'll go ahead and just leave them like that. And now the most important thing you need to remember is to hit the mirror option because we are using iron-on vinyl. And once you do that, we can go ahead and prepare our mat. So cut out a piece of vinyl that is big enough for the letters that we are cutting out. And I'm using my Cricut trimmer. And now I'm going to go ahead and place this on my mat. Iron-on vinyl has two sides. One side is glossy and the other side is matte. You want to make sure that you always place the glossy side down on your mat whenever you are cutting iron-on. So now back onto your computer, go ahead and hit continue. Go ahead and search for the material that you are using. I'm going to go to browse all materials and search for my everyday iron-on right here and hit next. And then right here it reminds you to make sure that the shiny side is down and that mirror is on. So now we can go ahead and load this into our machine. And once your mat is loaded, you can go ahead and hit go. And on your screen, you'll see the progress of it cutting. And once it hits 100%, you can go ahead and unload. And now you can go ahead and hit finish. So now we'll go ahead and remove the vinyl from our cutting mat. And using my weeding tool, I'll go ahead and weed this out. And I'm also dividing everything up. So I have the snowflake, the name, and the year. So go ahead and weed this. And another great way to weed is to use the standard grip mat as a surface to keep your image from moving around while you are weeding. And now I'll go ahead and plug my easy press in, and I'm gonna do medium, which is the second level. And now I'm just roughly placing where I want everything to be applied. And of course, you could be more precise by taking a ruler and measuring the half point. So once your easy press is ready to go, make sure you have something underneath to protect your work surface from the heat. I'm just using a towel, but if you have a heat resistant mat, that would also work. And you'll just go ahead and place the easy press down. I usually do about 30 seconds to a minute. It just depends. I kind of work the heat around and then I check to see if it is applied by just lifting a little corner, and then I see that it is. So then I go ahead and pull it all off. So here we go again with the snowflake. Place it down with the shiny side up and then apply your heat. And I'm pressing it down for 30 seconds to a minute. And once I am done, I can go ahead and remove the clear plastic. And if there is a surface that needs more heat, make sure that you place the clear coating back and then apply the heat. You don't want to apply the heat directly yet since it's still fresh and it can mess up your design. And that is basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and of course, I would love it if you subscribed. Bye guys.